We recently asked Andy Studdert, current CEO of NES Rentals and former Chief Operations Officer at United Airlines, for a piece of advice for future leaders. Andy's advice was move to the fire. Hear about it in this short video, part of our Champions of Responsible Business video series.
Best job I ever had at United was running the maintenance group, because it was the salt of the earth people. You had a 7x24. You had problems every day. And I was put out to run maintenance for 2 years before I became Chief Operating Officer. And I was the CIO before that, so I'm the techno nerd. And I show up, and these guys with belts and tool belts and chew and everything, they didn't want me around. But the head of the number 2 guy in maintenance, a 40-year maintenance professional, told me when I left, he said, the one thing we learned early was that you moved to the fire, where everybody else we ever worked with moved away from the fire. I said, what do you mean? He said, when we had a crisis, whether it be an engine, systemic engine failures or something, most previous executive, or all people, would say, you guys handle it. You would get in and work with us and be there and be part of the responsibility if it failed, the accountability if it failed. So we loved it because you moved to the flame, you moved to the fire, and then we started to trust you. And so what do I think the most important thing about management is? One of the most important things, you got to be honest, you got to be ethical, you got to be all the gating things. But when you get into a job and that there's life and death or serious consequences, and there's nothing between you and the next guy to protect you if it goes wrong, and you're in the same foxhole with them, that's a team. And they will do anything for you, because you'll do anything for them. So move to the flame.